up? Welcome back. So I am finally sitting here sharing my current beauty favorites with you guys. And let me just say, February was a great month when it comes down to testing out products. I have found some ride or die products. I feel like January and February I've been going through several different new products and just testing them out. But February was a good month, y'all. I have hit pan on one of these products. That's just how good it was. So I cannot wait to share these. I have some body care. I have some skincare. The skincare I've actually been testing out recently, but I really wanted to share it in today's video because honestly, I cannot wait until next month to share this because it has been really good on my skin. So yeah, and I also have some makeup products to share with you guys. So with that being said, if you are interested in seeing what are my current ride or die products, then let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's talk about skincare first because I cannot wait to share this with you guys. I have a drugstore product that I feel like is very similar to a high-end product, and that is the Bliss Bright Idea Vitamin C Serum. I put this in my everyday makeup stash, so I've been going through this for about almost 2 weeks now consistently. I've been using this every single day. So you can wear this at night or you can wear it in the morning time, whichever one, but I prefer to wear this in the morning time because it's very citrusy. So you guys know Bliss is sold in the drugstore. You can get it from Target, CVS, but this is a brightening and firming serum. So what I've seen the most from using this is my skin looking more radiant. So every morning when I apply this on my skin, I'll go in with this first and then I'll go on top of that with the moisturizer. But what I've noticed about this serum is that I honestly don't need to use a moisturizer with this because this leaves my skin a little dewy, but it's not like too dewy to where it looks oily or greasy. But if I want to wear this by itself, I can, but sometimes I'll go in with the moisturizer just to kind of give me that extra, you know, that extra moisture on my skin. And the consistency of this is really, it's like a white cream, but it absorbs so fast in the skin, but it leaves your skin looking glowy and fresh and just nice and hydrated. And it does have like an orange citrusy scent, which I love. I love putting on products in the morning times that are either cool on the skin or just have that nice citrusy scent. I don't know, it's something about it that kind of wakes me up. You know, it just wakes me up in the morning times and it just gives me that nice healthy glow. So the main thing that I've noticed about this serum after using it for about a week, going on 2 weeks now, is my skin looking more healthy, more plump, more radiant. So definitely been enjoying this. And I want to tell you guys, if you were wanting to try out the Ole Henrys, I always get this name so wrong, but the Truth Serum, I use almost half of this bottle, but I used to use this in the past, and I would say this Bliss Bright Idea Serum is very similar to this one. So if you're wanting to try this out but you don't want to spend that much money on a serum, try this one. I mean, you can get it from the drugstore. It's definitely cheaper, but both of these are really similar. They both give me that nice, healthy, plump, natural looking glow on my skin, and I just like to wear them in the morning times instead of at night. But both of these have that same orange citrusy scent. To make a long story short, they both give me the same results. So I feel like I can do without this one. This one is definitely more cheaper, and it also just kind of gives me the same results as the Ole Henrys. I cannot say that word. But both of these, in my opinion, are pretty similar, and I can say that because I've been using this one consistently nonstop every single day for a week, going on 2 weeks now. So try this out. Just try it. All right, so let's talk about body care. I recently did a Target haul and I shared these new Olay products in that haul. Y'all, I kid you not, I am already like scraping this right here. First off, let's talk about this first, because this is probably my favorite one out of the 3 products that I got from Olay. This is the Olay Rinse It Off Body Conditioner. When I tell you. So the way you apply this is after you get done bathing in the shower. So before you get out of the shower, this is the very last step that you do. So you just pump it out and you apply it all over your body, you massage it into your body, and then you rinse it off. Once you rinse it off, you get out the shower and it literally seems like you already put on like a body oil or a body lotion. Like your skin is so moisturized. I never have to put on any body lotion when I'm using this, and I am almost out already, you guys. Like, this one is the Shea Butter. They have another one which I do want to go and get, but I'm definitely gonna get another one of these. So I'm gonna get another Shea Butter, and I'm also gonna try out the other one that they have. But this right here, I don't know if you guys remember me talking about the what is it, I'm always getting lost for words. The body scrub by Laura Mercier, and also the body scrub by L'Occitane. Did I say that right? But both of those I've mentioned several times recently. Definitely in my my recent video where I did my empties. I finished up the L'Occitane body body scrub, and with that one I was describing it as like, once I get out of the shower, I feel like I have on like a body oil or a body lotion. That's exactly how my skin feels with using this. So this is very affordable. This is something that I could see myself purchasing over and over and over again. Whereas the L'Occitane body scrub, I would only purchase that during sales. But this right here, I will repurchase non-stop because it is so good, it's so affordable, and I just love the way my skin feels after I get out the shower. So this has been holy grail status. And then the other product that I got from Olay is their new Cleansing and Nourishing Hyaluronic Acid Body Wash. Now this one is very, now that I've been using this, let's see, I can compare this one to the Olay Moisture Ribbon, but the difference between the two, the Olay Moisture Ribbon is more moisturizing on my skin than this, but I do like how this makes my skin feel. I like how it makes my skin look once I get out the shower. But this one is very, very hydrating, but I feel like the Olay Ribbon body wash is more hydrating than this one, but I do like it. So I'm almost, let's see, where am I on this bottle? I'm about right here. I can see it. Yeah, about right here. So I've been using the mess out of this as well. So I've been using this with the body conditioner as well as the new Olay body. This is the exfoliating face and body powder. This one is the Pitaya and Cranberry Seed one. Now, I probably won't repurchase this because I don't like, now the only thing I don't like about this is I don't like how it doesn't really exfoliate my skin. Like, it's very, very faint. So if you know what, I would recommend this to anybody who have really, 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 and I mean really sensitive skin. So if you're not into those body scrubs that feel pretty rough on your skin, if you're wanting something more gentle, this right here is what you would like because it's not as rough as the typical body scrubs are. So they're really, really, it feels, I mean, you can feel the exfoliation going on, but it's not as intense as any other exfoliator that I've tried out. I would say out of all the body exfoliators that I've tried, this one is the most gentle one. So again, this one is the Pitaya and Cranberry Seed Exfoliating and Body Face and Body Powder. Now, I have not tried this on my face. I don't think I'm gonna try it on my face. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it on the body. I'm not gonna try it on the face, but try this out if you're wanting like a body exfoliator, but you don't want something that's too harsh on the skin. I think this will be a great option for you. All right, I want to talk about two face mists that I tried out in February that I have still been using nonstop, that I keep on my vanity. This one is the Fenty Beauty one. This is called the What It Do Makeup Refreshing Spray. Now, this is what I use either before my makeup, when my makeup looks a little too powdery. Even on days when I don't wear makeup, I would apply this on my face because it's just a nice refreshing spray. So I wouldn't consider this a setting spray. It's kind of like the MAC Fix Plus. So it's not really gonna set your makeup. It's not gonna, you know, mattify your skin or anything like that. This is just more so a refreshing spray. So if you're needing more of a glow on the skin or more hydration on the skin, this is great for that. So I use this, like I said, with makeup, without makeup. I know the first time I tried this out, I was filming it and I used so much because I couldn't stop spraying it. Like, it felt so freaking good, and I love the sprayer on this thing. Like, this is one of the best sprayers I have in all of my setting sprays. So I wonder if I can take it off and put it on something else. I don't know, but this is how much I've used. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I've used quite a bit, I'd say. All right, so another spray that I've been loving for the month of February is this new Milani Rose Water Prep and Refresh spray. So this is another one of those sprays that's more so like a refreshing spray. It's not so much like, you know, like Urban Decay all-nighter. It's not anything like that, but this is more so to hydrate the skin, just refreshing the skin. And that's something that I've been really getting into a lot recently. Like, I'm more so leaning towards sprays that are more refreshing, more hydrating on the skin. I've just been loving that nice glow within look. I actually have this one on my face right now. So y'all can see it doesn't look too dewy. It just gives me a nice, soft, just a nice radiant glow on my skin. So been loving these, and these are still just sitting on my vanity that I use pretty much every day. So I have one foundation that I could not put down in February, and that is the new Milani Screen Queen foundation. I have the shade 480. I was gonna go out and get 460, I think that was a shade, but I've been using this one mixed in with different foundations, and I like this by itself. I'm not gonna say I don't like it by itself, but I do like to wear it by itself. The only thing is it looks pretty warm on my skin. So what I was doing last month is mixing it in with my NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. I use the shade Macao in the NARS foundation, but I like the finish of this foundation, and let me just show y'all. This is how much I've been using. Can y'all see that? I have been using the mess out of this foundation, but yeah, I like the finish of it. I like how it looks like skin. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look like I have on too much. The only thing is it's just a little warm on my skin. But as far as the finish, this is a really, really, really pretty natural looking foundation. And I noticed when using this, well, since I was using it so much last month, I was noticing the more that I used it, I could see that I didn't have to use as much. So you can go in with a light layer of this foundation and it still looks really nice and natural on the skin. Or if you're wanting more coverage, you can go in with another layer. You can build it up. I did do a full review on this foundation, so if you guys want to check it out, I'll try my best to remember to have it down below in the description. But if you ever want to see a review of a foundation from me, all you have to do is type in Andrea Renee and then whatever the foundation name is, and it should pop up on YouTube. So you just type it in on the YouTube search bar, but that's only if I did a review on the foundation. So that's just a little tip right there. But yes, definitely been loving that. And the NARS Glow Booster, y'all. I feel like I've raved about this maybe 2 or 3 times in a couple of videos that I filmed, not recently, but back in February, because I was using the mess out of this. I apply this with any foundation that I'm wearing, so it doesn't matter if the foundation is matte, it doesn't matter if the foundation is luminous, it doesn't matter if the foundation has a natural finish. Like, whatever foundation I'm using, I like to mix this in with it because it gives me more of a glow. So I don't necessarily have to go in. So for instance, say if I didn't spray my face with the Milani Rose Water, y'all see that I kind of have that nice soft glow going on. But if I didn't spray my face with this and just use this, my face would look like this. Like, it gives you a glow, but it's not too intense. And not only do I like to use it with my foundations, I also like to use it with like a tinted moisturizer. So basically on those days when I want that light, no makeup look, I would go in with a tinted moisturizer, and then I'll just squirt a little bit of this inside, in with the tinted moisturizer, like 2 or 3 pumps. You honestly don't need that much when using this, but y'all, this has been bomb. Okay, girl, let's talk about concealers. Let's talk about it. Well, I only have one. I don't know why I said concealers, but I have one concealer that has easily become my top concealer of 2019, but 2020. Even though we're like, what, 2-3 months into the year, it has easily become my top concealer, and that is the new Hourglass concealer, y'all. Y'all. The finish, the coverage, how it blends, how it looks on the skin all day long. This is unmatched. Wait, let me not say that because I just tried out the Pat McGrath and that one is up here too. That one is up there. Let's just put it like this. If you are a fan of the NARS concealer, imagine the NARS concealer with more coverage, with more longevity, no creasing, even though that concealer really doesn't crease. But just imagine the NARS concealer times 10. That's this right here. So try it out if you haven't. Just go on Sephora, just try it out for yourself. And I know we all have our own preferences when it comes down to concealers or just anything in general. So some people may not like it, some people may love it, but I highly recommend trying this one out. And like I said a few minutes ago, I have been trying out the Pat McGrath. It's just that I've been using this one more than Pat McGrath. I just tried Pat McGrath out, 3 days ago. So I'm still pretty new to that concealer. I'm still trying it out. I did like a first impression in the video that I uploaded on Sunday when I was getting ready at my vanity, if you guys want to see that video. But this concealer right here has been my holy grail obsession, okay? Very obsessed with this concealer, so try it out. Now let's get into the product that I hit pan on. Woo, girl. The Urban Decay All Nighter Press Powder. I did a first impression on this. I did a first impression on the Hourglass concealer, also the NARS Glow Booster. I think all of these were like in that same video. So yeah, it was in that video. So I'm gonna find that video. I'm gonna try my best to remember and find it because I know a lot of you are new to my channel. So I want you guys to see my first impression on these products, to just kind of get my first reaction, like just to see my reaction on using these products. And I feel like I talked highly about this powder in that video because it was so good, even though I had just tried it out. But y'all, look at this. Look at this. You know what? I feel like they didn't put enough product. That's what it was. Girl, they probably didn't put enough product in here because I went crazy on this powder. But I like this powder because it gives me a smooth finish. It looks like my skin is airbrushed. It looks so good, girl. If you watch my first impression video, you will see me apply the powder. Like, you will see how everything looks on my face. And I didn't put this down at all in February. I use this every day that I wore makeup. I was using this. It's good. And I like how it doesn't look too powdery on the skin. That's one thing that I like about pressed powders. They don't look as powdery as loose powders, even though they kind of do the same, like they kind of do the same thing, but this one just gives you more of a natural, smooth finish. And I think they only have one shade. This is like a translucent. So if they came out with more shades, like a shade that I can actually use as like a pressed powder all over the face, I would get it. I feel like I can use this one as all over the face too because it is translucent, but I like to use this just to set my concealer and that's it. But this is really, really, really nice on my skin. It just looks so good. So nice, so soft, so natural, and it looks good on the skin all day long. So this was bomb. I didn't really try out a lot of eyeshadow palettes in February, but the e.l.f. Bite Size palettes, y'all, I did a 5-look, 1 palette video. How do I say that? I did 5 looks using this palette. So if you guys are new to my channel, if you have not came across my little series where I do 5 looks using 1 palette, definitely check it out. So ever since I did the tutorial using this palette, I was using it non-stop, especially these 2 shades right here in the middle. These make great everyday shades, like everyday colors on the eyes. Even this lighter shade, if y'all want to see me do like the 5 look using this palette, if you are new to my channel, like I said, go ahead and check out my series where I do 5 looks using this little bitty palette. But I like the formula of these shadows better than I do any other e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. And I feel like they definitely changed up the formula for these. So these are more rich, more pigmented, and they blend out so much better than any e.l.f. eyeshadow that I've tried. So try these out if you haven't. They're only $3. They have other ones. I forgot how many they have in total, but they have different ones. This one is Carnival Candy. They have a green one that I want to try out. They have like a nude one that I want to try out. Also like a rosy shade color. They kind of remind me of the Fenty Snap Shadows. So if you've seen this, the Fenty Snap Shadows, these are very similar to those. It's just that they're more affordable. So definitely try these out. I mean, they're only $3. Definitely worth it. And the shadows are bomb. All right, so when it comes down to blush and highlighter, the only thing that I felt like I was using the most in February was this little palette from Sephora. This is their new Trio, Trio face palette. It's the Empower one. So it has a blush and it also has a highlighter in here as well. So I haven't really been dipping into a lot of highlighter as much as I used to, but when I want to go for like a more golden bronzy glow, I would dip into this. So I've dipped into this several times last month. So it made it into my everyday makeup stash. So that's why I was using it so much. But it was my first time using it last month. So this was one of the new products that I hauled in my Sephora haul. I think it was in January. But I like it. And I like how it's just like all in one. You have your blush, you have your highlighter. This middle shade right here is too light for me to use as a blush. So what I would do is I would apply the blush color first, and then I'll go on top of that with this. So this is more of a, let me swatch them to let me swatch all three so y'all can see them. So we have the blush, we have the middle shade right there, and then we have the highlighter. So that middle color, I would just kind of lightly go on top of the blush, and it doesn't look that light swatch once you apply it on your face. It gives me more of a rose gold glow. So this makes a great blush topper. And then I would go in with the highlighter as my highlight on my face. So yes, that is pretty much the only blush and highlighter that I was going, well, no, because I was using the NARS Savage blush as well, which I don't know why I didn't mention that one in today's video, but I feel like I was dipping into this the most last month, and I really like it. So definitely wanted to share that. Oh, I have the Revolution Pro Liquid Blush. I almost forgot to mention this one, but I wanted to mention this one in today's video because this is one of the new products that I was trying out for the month of February that I threw in my everyday makeup stash as well, but I wanted to kind of update you guys on this product. So the few times that I was using it last month, I enjoyed it. I did a full tutorial, and this was actually in that tutorial, and y'all saw like my first impression on it. Now the way I use this blush, I don't apply it directly on my face like this because it is very pigmented. So the way I'll do it is I'll apply it on my hand like this, and then I just kind of tap it into the skin. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of product when doing this because I never use all of this, but I just tap it in like this, and then once it's tapped in, I'll take a brush. So I still don't apply it directly on my skin with my finger. I'll just take a brush and kind of swirl it on my hand like this, and then I apply it on my face. So I know some people, they'll apply it directly on the face, but I've tried that several times and I feel like I apply way too much when doing that. So I just take a brush and then just lightly swirl it or just tap it on my hand, and then that's when I apply it on my face. But this color is, the shade is called Peaches, and this is a coral peachy shade. So it's a little bit lighter than the other blush that I just showed. So this is a good spring and summer blush shade. And like I said, I've already done like a makeup tutorial, and I shared this one in that tutorial. I forgot which tutorial it was, but I do remember doing like a full face testing out new products, and then this was one of them. But I definitely wanted to update you guys on that product since this was like one of my new products that I put in my everyday makeup drawer for the month of February. All right, so the CoverGirl Uncensored Exhibitionist Mascara. This one is so much better than the original one. The original one comes in a silver tube. In my opinion, this one is 10 times better than the original one. It's just something about the wand on here. This grips my lashes, and I don't have the original one just to show you guys, just so I can give you guys like a side-by-side comparison, but just to compare it to that one, I've already used that one up, but just to kind of compare it, that one is more so gonna give you length. This one gives you length and volume, and it doesn't clump up. Like this one, the wand on it is very, very prickly, so it literally latches onto every single one of my lashes, and it just gives it that length, it gives it that volume, and it just makes my lashes look so much more longer than the original Exhibitionist mascara. So if you guys want to try this one out, it's the black and rose gold packaging, and then the first one is just in like a silver packaging. So been obsessed with that. Okay, the last products I want to talk about are lip products, and I barely share like lip products in my favorites videos because I feel like I go through so many and it's hard to just kind of narrow down a lip product, but these have been my every single day lip. So let's talk about what's on my lips right now. I have a combination on my lips. So I have the Artist Couture Uncensored Gloss. By the way, they just restocked this gloss. It's on Sephora right now, and it's also available on the Artist Couture website. Now, I don't know if it's still going to be on Sephora by the time this video goes up, but I did get an email that it was restocked. So yeah, but uncensored, and then the ColourPop lip liner in the shade BFF3. So I have this lined. I'm just gonna apply just a little bit more because my ceiling fan is on and I've been talking a lot. So I just need to reapply a little bit more on my lips. But I just have a little bit of the liner on my lips, and then I just have the gloss and uncensored on top. And this is the most perfect combination. These two have been pretty much my every single day lip. When I want to go for an everyday nude glossy lip, I would pick this up. Even when I want to go for more of a darker nude lip, I would use the Artist Couture gloss and just line my lips with a darker brown. So the Makeup Forever lip pencil in the shade Limitless Brown. Let me know if you guys want me to do like a video on all of my top brown lip liners. I know I shared a couple of them in some videos recently, but I still have a lot of brown liners in my collection that I would consider are my favorites. So if that's something you guys want to see, let me know. I don't know how I would do that video because I don't know. Would I sit here and swatch all of them on my lips? I don't even know how I would go about with that video, but I'll be more than happy to share all of my brown lip liners with you guys, like all of my favorites. If you guys want to see them, I have a mixture of drugstore and high-end. So let me know down below in the comments if that's a video that you guys would want to see from me. But these two right here, been loving. And another lip product that I have been using the mess out of, you guys, is the Fenty Beauty Glass Slipper Gloss Bomb. It's just a clear gloss, so when I don't want to wear anything on my lips, like any color, just a natural everyday clear glossy lip, I'll apply this. So I've been juggling between this one and my e.l.f. clear lip lacquer. I did a video sharing like some Fenty Gloss Bomb dupes. If you guys want to see it, I will try to find it. I'll try to remember and have it linked, or just tag. Check out my channel, you guys. Go through my videos if you haven't already. Go through my videos and just see all of my recent uploads. They have been, there's some good ones. So check them out if you haven't already. But yes, this was definitely another favorite. Now, I do not apply this on my lips if I have on like a lipstick or a liquid lipstick. If I still want to apply a clear gloss on top of the lip color, I don't apply this directly because I don't want to mess up the gloss. So I'll just apply a little bit on the back of my hand. You just, make sure your hands are clean when you do this. But I'll just do this, and then I'll just take my finger and then just tap it on my lips like this. So that way I can have that clear, glossy, more of a juicy shine on my lips. But yes, girl, that is everything that I have been loving for the month of February and that I'm still loving to this day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to know if you tried any of the products that I shared in today's video. What are your thoughts on the products? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Let's talk about it down below in the comments. And I also want to know, what are your current beauty favorites as well? So that can be skincare, that can be body care, that can be makeup. Let's talk about it. So that is it, you guys. That is all that I have. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you thumbs it up. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.